Imagine kayaking through limestone lagoons where turquoise waters hide secret beaches, diving with whale sharks that glide gracefully through crystal seas, exploring 2,000-year-old rice terraces carved into mountain slopes, and island hopping across an archipelago where each sunset paints a different paradise. This is the Philippines, where 7,641 islands scatter like emeralds across the Pacific, where Spanish colonial heritage meets indigenous traditions, and where warm Filipino hospitality makes every traveler feel like family in Southeast Asia's most underrated destination. Welcome back to Globe Echoes, your guide to discovering the world's hidden wonders. Today we're exploring the Philippines' most breathtaking destinations, an archipelago nation stretching 1,850 kilometers, where pristine beaches rival the Maldives, diving sites compete with Indonesia's best, and cultural treasures remain largely undiscovered. From Palawan's limestone cliffs to Batanes' windswept hills, from Manila's historic walls to SIARGAO's world-class surf, the Philippines offers adventures that redefine tropical paradise. Subscribe to Globe Echoes and hit that notification bell to explore Earth's most spectacular destinations. The Philippines harbors extraordinary secrets across its vast archipelago. Despite being 7,641 islands, only 2,000 inhabited, the Philippines remains Southeast Asia's hidden gem. The nation contains world's longest Christmas season. Celebrations begin September and end January. And Filipinos text more than any nationality, sending 450 million messages daily. Philippines invented the jeepney, colorful public transport, and yo-yo, originally hunting weapon. The country sits on Pacific Ring of Fire with 37 volcanoes including Taal, world's smallest active volcano, on an island in a lake on an island. Filipino language incorporates Spanish, English, and native dialects, creating unique linguistic blend. Cockfighting remains legal sport with massive following. Philippines produces 19.6 million tons of coconuts annually, world's second-largest producer. UNESCO recognizes 8 sites including ancient rice terraces and Baroque churches. Marine biodiversity rivals Indonesia's Coral Triangle. Filipinos invented karaoke-style singing, videoke, creating world's most musical culture where everyone sings. Island Province, where limestone karsts rise from turquoise seas, creating Philippines' last frontier with pristine beaches and underground rivers. Fun fact, Palawan voted world's best island multiple times and contains Puerto Princesa Underground River, UNESCO World Heritage Site, flowing 8.2 kilometers through cave system. El Nido and CORON anchor northern tourism. Pristine coral reefs attract world-class diving. Traditional fishing villages maintain authentic culture. CORON's World War II shipwrecks create underwater museum. Kayaking through lagoons reveals hidden beaches. Island hopping essential experience. Less developed than other Philippines destinations. To Bataha Reef's Natural Park, accessible March to June. Wildlife includes endemic species. Balance of adventure and relaxation. Limestone Cliff Paradise, where 45 islands and islets create lagoons and secret beaches, accessible only by boat in northern Palawan. Fun fact, Big Lagoon and Small Lagoon require kayaking through narrow limestone openings. Waters so clear, you see 30 meters down, revealing coral gardens. Island hopping tours A, B, C, D explore different destinations. Secret Lagoon entered through small cave opening. Nakpan Beach stretches 4 kilometers of pristine sand. Rock climbing on limestone cliffs attracts international climbers. Sunset from CORON Beach spectacular. Town growing rapidly, but maintains island charm. Accommodation ranges from budget to luxury. Snorkeling reveals vibrant marine life. Gateway to Baguio Archipelago. Diving Paradise, where World War II Japanese shipwrecks create underwater museum, while limestone lakes and hot springs offer surface adventures. Fun fact, Coron Bay contains 12 Japanese ships sunk September 1944, now world-class wreck diving sites with intact cargo and marine life colonization. Cayangan Lake voted cleanest lake in Philippines with limestone cliffs. Twin Lagoon features underwater passage connecting 2 lakes. Barracuda Lake thermocline creates surreal diving with temperature changes. Mackinac Hot Springs natural saltwater pools. Island hopping reveals pristine beaches and snorkeling sites. Town of Coron maintains authentic character. Less developed than El Nido. Snorkeling-only options for non-divers. Traditional fishing culture preserved. Teardrop Island, where Cloud9 surf break creates international reputation, while coconut palm landscapes and island hopping maintain laid-back Filipino vibe. Fun fact, Cloud9 consistently ranks world's top surf breaks with hollow right-hand barrels. Boardwalk extends over reef for perfect wave viewing. Surfing season August to November, but year-round waves. Magpupunco, rock pools, natural infinity pools at low tide. Sugba Lagoon requires island hopping for swimming and kayaking. Naked Island, pure white sandbar without vegetation. Coconut palm-lined roads epitomize tropical island. General Luna Town center of activity. Growing tourism maintains relaxed atmosphere. Non-surfers enjoy island hopping and beaches. Increasingly popular digital nomad destination. Traditional fishing villages nearby. Northernmost province, where rolling hills, stone houses, and dramatic cliffs create New Zealand-like landscape with unique Ivatan culture. Fun fact, Batanes experiences typhoons so frequently that traditional stone houses have thick walls and thatched roofs weighted with stones. Architecture adapted to extreme weather. Basco Lighthouse provides panoramic views over hills and sea. Sabtang Island, accessible by boat, features traditional villages. Marlborough Hills, Raku Apayaman. Rolling green pastures resembling Teletubbies landscape. Honesty stores operate without vendors, customers leave payment. Ivatan culture distinct from mainland Philippines. Stone walls divide pastoral landscapes. Vayang rolling hills offer dramatic clifftop views. Limited tourist infrastructure maintains authenticity. Expensive to reach, but worth effort. Cooler temperatures than tropical Philippines. Four-kilometer white sand paradise, where powder-soft beaches meet vibrant nightlife, creating Philippines' most famous destination, despite 2018 rehabilitation. Fun fact: Boracay's white beach sand is so fine, it doesn't retain heat. Walk barefoot even at midday, and sand actually powdered coral and shells. Island divided into 3 stations. Station 1 luxury, Station 2 center, Station 3 budget. Water sports include parasailing, kite surfing, and paddleboarding. Sunset from White Beach, legendary with fire dancers. Mall shopping and dining hub. Bulabog Beach on opposite side favored by kite surfers. 2018 6-month closure for environmental rehabilitation, improved conditions. Puka Beach quieter alternative to White Beach. Nightlife rivals Thailand's islands. Crystal Cove Island and Crocodile Island snorkeling day trips. Island Province, where chocolate hills create geological wonder, while TERRACES and Spanish churches demonstrate natural and cultural heritage. Fun fact: Chocolate Hills number 1,260 to 1,776 limestone formations that turn brown in dry season, resembling Hershey's Kisses. Geological formation? Mystery remains unsolved. Philippine tarsiers are world's smallest primates with huge eyes. Lobak River Cruise with floating restaurant and cultural show. Baclayon Church dates to 1596, among Philippines' oldest. Panglao Island beaches rival Boracay with less crowds. Balikasag Island diving and snorkeling with sea turtles. Hanging Bridge at Tigbao provides river crossing adventure. Hinagdanan Cave underground lake for swimming. Blood Compact Shrine commemorates 1565 treaty. Python Sanctuary, controversial wildlife attraction. Two-thousand-year-old terraces where Ifugao people carved mountains, creating UNESCO 8th Wonder of the World in Cordillera Highlands. Fun fact: if laid end-to-end, terraces would stretch 22,400 kilometers, half Earth's circumference, and still hand-cultivated using traditional methods. Hand-carved without machinery by Ifugao ancestors. Viewpoints reveal layers of terraces cascading down mountains. Trekking to remote villages shows authentic Ifugao culture. Traditional rice wine ceremonies welcome visitors. Best preserved at Batad, requiring 1-hour trek. Bangan Terraces, closer to Banaue town. UNESCO threatened designation due to neglect, support needed. Batad Amphitheater, particularly photogenic. Cool mountain climate contrasts tropical lowlands. Combines cultural heritage with natural beauty. Mountain town, where hanging coffins, limestone caves, and sea of clouds create spiritual adventure destination in Cordillera Highlands. Fun fact: Sagada's ancient tradition hangs coffins on cliff faces. Igorot belief says higher burial places, spirits closer to ancestral gods. Sumaguing cave spelunking requires guide through underground river. Hanging coffins at Echo Valley and Lumiang Cave. Kiltapan viewpoint for sunrise and sea of clouds. Underground river through caves. Blue soil pottery unique to region. Coffee culture thriving with local beans. Trekking through rice terraces and mountains. Cool climate year-round. Authentic indigenous culture preserved. Growing tourism maintains respectful atmosphere. Base for exploring Cordillera region. Traditional weaving demonstrations. Volcanic island, where 7 volcanoes create hot springs, waterfalls, and unique landscapes in Mindanao's Island Born of Fire. Fun fact: CAMIGUIN has more volcanoes per square kilometer than any island on Earth. 7 volcanoes on 238 square kilometers, and sunken cemetery marked by giant cross offshore. White Island, pure white sandbar offshore, perfect for photos. Katibawasan Falls cascades 70 meters into cold pool. Ardent hot springs, natural thermal pools. Tucson Falls accessible after short trek. Sunken cemetery submerged during 1871 eruption, marked by cross. Sweet land zones fruit celebrated annually. Walkway circumnavigates entire 64-kilometer island. Mantigue Island Nature Sanctuary. Less touristy than major destinations. Combines volcanic features with beaches. Black sand beaches from volcanic activity. Mystical island where folklore of witches and healers meets pristine beaches, creating Philippines' most enigmatic destination. Fun fact: CIQUIJOR known as Island of Fire, due to swarms of fireflies that guided Spanish galleons. Locals practice traditional healing and love potions. Cambugahay Falls, 3-tiered waterfall with rope swing. Salagdong Beach Cliff, jumping from 10-meter platforms. Old balete tree, 400+ years old, with fish spa. Traditional healers, mananambals, practice folk medicine. Relatively undeveloped, maintaining authentic character. Motorcycle most common transport around island. Palatun Beach, pristine white sand. St. Isidore, Labrador, church oldest stone church. snorkeling and diving at multiple sites. Less crowded than other beach destinations. Mystical reputation adds intrigue. Easy ferry from Dumaguete. Beach town, where millions of sardines swarm in Pescador Island, creating underwater spectacle, while budget-friendly atmosphere attracts divers. Fun fact: Sardine Run at Panagsama Beach involves millions of sardines creating living wall. Swim directly into school, creating surreal underwater experience. Pescador Island diving features Sardine Run, sea turtles, and coral gardens. Kawasan Falls, three-tiered cascade with turquoise pools for canyoneering. White Beach offers relaxed alternative to diving scene. Budget accommodation attracts backpackers. Thresher shark diving from nearby Malapascua. Turtle Bay snorkeling guarantees sea turtle sightings. Growing tourism maintains laid-back vibe. Direct water access makes diving convenient. Sunset Beach Club popular gathering spot. Easy access from Cebu City. Combines adventure activities with beach relaxation. Queen City of the South, where Spanish colonial heritage meets modern metropolis, creating Philippines' second-largest urban center. Fun fact: Magellan's Cross, planted 1521, marks Christianity's arrival in Philippines, encased in pavilion with locals lighting candles for prayers. Basilica del Santo Niño houses religious icon. Fort San Pedro, oldest Spanish fort. Carbon Market chaotic traditional market experience. Tops Lookout provides panoramic city views. Magellan's Cross historical landmark. Gateway to island adventures in Cebu province. Lechon, roasted pig, capital of Philippines. Modern malls contrast with historic sites. Base for exploring MOALBOAL, Oslob, Malapascua. International airport connects to major cities. Sinulog Festival January, massive street celebration. Colonial churches throughout city. Spanish colonial town, where cobblestone streets and preserved ancestral houses create UNESCO World Heritage Site in Ilocos Sur. Fun fact: VIGAN is Asia's best preserved Spanish colonial town. Calle Crisologo Cobblestone Street looks identical to the 18th century with horse-drawn calesas still operating. Ancestral houses with caput shell windows demonstrate colonial architecture. Calesa horse carriage rides along historic streets. Pottery making in Pagburnayan traditional method. Empanada local delicacy sold at plaza. Bantay Bell Tower provides town views. Calle Crisologo, most photographed street. Spanish-era churches throughout. Siquijor Mansion Museum showcases colonial lifestyle. UNESCO recognition protects historic center. Ilocano culture distinct from Tagalog. Easy day trip from Lawag combines history with cultural immersion. Evening atmosphere particularly romantic. Mountain town serving as gateway to ancient rice terraces, where Ifugao culture survives amid 2,000-year-old agricultural marvel. Fun fact, BANAUE means village on a hill, and locals still plant rice using traditional methods. No machines, only buffalo and hands like ancestors 2,000 years ago. Base for exploring multiple terrace viewpoints. BANAUE viewpoint accessible from town center. Trekking to Batad terraces requires commitment, but rewards spectacularly. Traditional Ifugao villages maintain ancestral customs. Wood carving demonstrations show traditional crafts. Cool mountain temperatures, pleasant year-round. Guides necessary for remote terraces. Homestays provide authentic cultural immersion. Long journey from Manila, 9 hours, requires planning. UNESCO World Heritage recognition. Agricultural cycles determine terrace appearance. Indigenous culture under pressure from modernization. Ridgetop City, where Taal volcano views create popular weekend escape from Manila, with cool climate and provincial charm. Fun fact, Taal is world's smallest active volcano sitting on island in Taal Lake, which sits on larger Luzon Island. Volcano within lake, within island. People's Park in the sky provides panoramic views. Taal Vista Hotel offers historic luxury accommodation. Fresh bulalo, bone marrow soup, specialty in restaurants. Pineapple plantations throughout region. Picnic Grove cable car and recreational activities. Easy day trip from Manila. 1 hour drive. Cool temperatures contrast with Manila heat. Tagaytay Ridge, multiple viewpoints. Flower farms and strawberry picking. Weekend destination for Manila residents. Hiking to Taal Volcano Crater possible with guides. Growing restaurant scene. Coffee shops with volcano views. Mindanao's largest city, where Mount Apo towers over urban center, creating gateway to Philippines' highest peak and durian capital. Fun fact, Davao strictly enforces smoking ban with heavy fines. Cleanest and safest large Philippine city with 911 emergency system predating national version. Mount Apo, at 2,954 meters, is Philippines' highest mountain. Philippine Eagle Center protects national bird. Eden Nature Park Mountain Resort. Samal Island beaches accessible by ferry. Durian fruit polarizes visitors with strong smell. Strict local ordinances maintain order. Crocodile Park houses saltwater crocodiles. The Bone Collector Museum displays animal skeletons. Jack's Ridge sunset views over city. Kadayawan Festival August celebrates indigenous culture. Base for exploring Mindanao. Growing modern city, maintaining Filipino warmth. Summer capital, where pine-covered mountains create cool retreat, earning City of Pines nickname in Cordillera Highlands. Fun fact, Baguio's temperature averages 18 degrees Celsius year-round, only Philippine City needing sweaters, and Kenan Road ascending from lowlands has 42 hairpin turns. Session Road, main commercial street. Burnham Park, boating and recreational center. Mines View Park overlooks mining town. Strawberry farms in nearby La Trinidad. Panagbenga Festival February celebrates flowers. SM Baguio and other malls shopping destinations. Camp John Hay, former U.S. military base, now leisure complex. Traditional weaving demonstrations. Good Shepherd Convent sells ube jam and pastries. Artist Colony at Tamawan Village. Mansion House official summer residence. Popular with domestic tourists seeking cool weather. Traffic congestion during peak season. Capital Metropolis, where Intramuros walled city preserves Spanish colonial heritage amid chaotic urban energy of 13 million people. Fun fact, Manila suffered heaviest urban fighting in World War II Pacific Theater, more destructive than Hiroshima, yet Intramuros restored, preserving Spanish colonial heart. Fort Santiago, within Intramuros, held national hero Rizal. San Agustin Church, UNESCO World Heritage Site. Rizal Park commemorates independence. Manila Bay sunset legendary despite pollution. Chinatown, Binondo, world's oldest established 1594. Mall of Asia, among world's largest. Jeepneys, colorful traditional transport. Street food, adventurous eating. Cultural Center complex hosts performances. Gateway to Philippines via Ninoy Aquino International. Traffic legendary for congestion. Poverty and wealth contrasts stark. Base for exploring Luzon. Safety requires vigilance. From Palawan's limestone lagoons to Batanes' wind-swept hills, from BANAUE's ancient terraces to Boracay's powder sand, the Philippines proves that paradise exists in 7,641 different island forms. Where else can you swim with whale sharks, island hop through secret lagoons, explore Spanish colonial towns, and receive hospitality that makes strangers feel like family? This is Globe Echoes, discovering the world's most spectacular destinations. Subscribe and hit that notification bell to explore more incredible places. Share your favorite Philippine island in the comments and start planning your tropical adventure to Asia's friendliest nation.